Hey, what's up YouTube? In this quick video, I wanted to show you guys some awesome tweaks that are directly for Cydia, and of course they can all be installed directly on your device via Cydia. So very quickly, before I jump into today's video, just like the last tweaks video, we have a written article on Best Tech Info discussing and listing all the tweaks talked about in today's video. So go ahead and check that out. Of course, give this video a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell to stay updated on the latest jailbreaking news, top tweaks, and more. Okay, so starting off, the first tweaks we're discussing in this video will work on all of your devices, being the iPhone 10, the iPhone 8, as well as older generation devices, any device running iOS 11.2 to 11.3.1. Okay, so first up, I've talked about this in past videos, but it's the tweak called Flame. Now this lets you fully customize your Cydia experience. This is how I'm achieving these red accents right here when I'm going down here on the navigation bar. As you guys can see, it's all red instead of the initial blue, and this also lets you do things when you're adding sources. Not refresh. If I go to edit, add, you now have normal mode and batch mode. So if I click on batch mode, anything that is in your clipboard, I have this repo right here in my clipboard. You can easily add it directly that way, and you can add multiple sources at once as well. So that's one way to import sources. Another awesome thing is if you click this folder icon up in the top right, you can export your source and tweak list directly to your email so you can back up and save all of your tweaks that you have installed. So the next thing you'll probably notice is that Cydia has a really dark background. Well, I'm achieving that with a tweak called Eclipse X. Now this is not just for Cydia, but it works directly within Cydia as well. Another one that's going on in the background, if you guys see, I'll pull up my iPhone 10 right here that has Cydia, a more stock version of Cydia that is installed. As you guys can see, it's alphabetized, but then there's these huge bar separators right here, and on this version, there are none. It's just a free-flowing list. Well, that is achieved by the tweak called By Separator Cell. Very lastly, as you guys can see, up in the top right, it says Packages 17. That is tweak count 2, and that shows how many packages I have installed on this device that I personally installed as the user. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about installing a couple things. Well, if I go over to the search and hit the search bar at the top, one tweak I have is called Blurred, which gives me this dark keyboard. Another one that I didn't even think about that you could actually use is called Nude Keys to get this type of keyboard on Cydia as well. Again, these are not specific directly for Cydia, but they can work within it. So a few more that are more specific to Cydia. So one, for example, let's click on App Drawer for iOS 11. One is called Tweak Compatible, and unfortunately my theme is really destroying the actual text behind it. But as you guys can see, it says iOS 11.3.1 and it's working. It basically shows you the status of the current tweak you're trying to install and if it's going to be compatible with your iOS version that you're running. As you guys can see, it is compatible with iOS 11.3.1, which this iPhone 6s Plus is currently running. Alright, so that is tweak compatible. Another awesome one is called Swipe for More, which allows you to queue up multiple packages to install or uninstall at the same time. So let's say I want to install this tweak called Cuttlefish right here. If I just queue it up, it's already added to my queue, and then I can go back and install whatever I want. Say, let's just go back to App Drawer, click Modify, click Install. It comes up, and now as you guys can see, both App Drawer and Cuttlefish are already queued up. I can click Confirm. The very last one that you can see right here is Translucent Cydia. Now it mimics a blurred version of my background, as you guys can see maybe in a second once it finally finishes reloading. As you guys can see, I have this purple background right here, and I open it up, and it's right there behind the installing screen. So as you guys may have noticed, I have a couple tweaks running here on my iPhone 10. Now this really is as close to stock Cydia as possible, aside from a few things. Now this is full screened. If I go over here to my Photos app, I took a screenshot. That is typically what Cydia would look like when you first install it on your iPhone 10. Now to achieve this full screen look that I have right here, I'm using no more small apps. Another thing you'll notice is down here, there is no bar. Now if I compare that to a photo, when no small apps is installed, initially you will have this annoying bar right in the navigation bar on Cydia. Again, to get rid of that, it's called Hide Bar X. That is the tweak name to get rid of that. So those are just some iPhone 10 specific tweaks. One last one that I thought was just awesome. So here, let me just exit out of Cydia, take you to the home screen. If you're on your lock screen for say, this tweak called Jumper lets you switch up these toggles right here to whatever you want. And an awesome one that I thought was really cool is Cydia. So if I just click that, Takes me directly to Cydia from the lock screen of my device. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this quick video on my top 10 tweaks that are compatible with iOS 11.3.1 and Cydia. Again, these tweaks are intended to be used with Cydia, but some of them can be used with other applications. In any case, this video was geared towards enhancing Cydia's UI and making it more useful to install tweaks quicker and add sources quicker and back up things like your tweak lists. Again, like I said at the beginning of this video, don't forget to check out the article on Best Tech Info, and of course there's a bunch of useful information on that site as well. If you guys need to jailbreak, there's other top tweak lists that we've created already. All in all, it's a great resource to have when jailbreaking and after jailbreaking. And thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one, and of course hit that thumbs up button if you thought this video was awesome. Anyway guys, until next time, this is Tony, signing out.